In the endless quest for that perfect gaming audio, I've tried all types of headphones and headsets from different gaming manufacturers to even audiophile headphones. So I tried Logitech's G Pro wired headphones, the X version, a few months ago, and I really enjoyed them. So it's been a little bit more time with them. Do I still like them? Have I found anything better? Well, let's talk about it. Hey guys, Tiago with Classical Technology here. Thank you for joining me for another video. If you like my content, remember to subscribe, smash that like button, leave a comment below. What type of gaming headset or gaming headphone are you going with currently? So as a gaming enthusiast, I'm always on the quest for the best sound, be it a gaming headset or a gaming headphone. I've tried literally everything from audiophile headphones with sound cards and DACs to really pure gaming headsets with the mic. So it's always an ongoing quest. And recently, a few months ago, I found one that really made me happy. So I had the original Logitech G Pro wired gaming headsets, and I really didn't like them too much. They were really muffled. I thought the build quality wasn't that great. They were sub $100, but I really didn't think they were the best when they came out. I know they're geared towards esports and sort of like really intense sort of gaming like that, but even with that, I found they were lacking. So when Logitech announced their X version, their Logitech G Pro X version of these wired headsets, I was curious to try them out because I generally really do like Logitech peripherals, and I wanted to see if they were able to make improvements over the previous Pro version. So I first got these months ago when they came out, and right off the bat, I was extremely impressed with the build quality. Like the pads just felt amazing. The actual headset felt really nice. And my purpose here, I wanted to find something that I could have just for gaming that was really good, because I was a little bit tired of having to sort of find different solutions. I have some Sennheiser HD 650 headphones, which are amazing, but I didn't want to keep moving them from like sort of my music listening down to my, gaming rig. I wanted something that was going to be perfect and tuned for gaming. And in these, as soon as I got them, right off the bat, I really liked them. I thought the sound was exemplary. It was one of the best sounding gaming headsets that I had heard. Now, generally, I don't bother with the mics too much as I mostly game and listen, but I know the mic is very important for a lot of people, and Logitech teamed up with Blue microphones to make the mic for this. And for the little bit of testing that I did with the microphone, it's also really awesome. But I'll focus most of my opinions here on the actual listening experience and the wearing experience of the headset, as that's where I have more input to give. Now, you can actually connect this headset two ways. You can do it either via its supplied USB DAC, or it has a 3.5mm cable that you can put into your PC motherboard or a sound card or whatever you may have, and it's going to behave just like a regular headphone. But I figured that in paying for this, Logitech headset, it comes with a USB DAC, so why not use that? And it would definitely simplify having to use, another DAC or even a sound card or something like that. So I used the USB sound card, and I really liked it. I thought that the software, their new G Hub, is fantastically integrated. Everything worked really well. The sound was very immersive, very crisp, in various different games. I use these from competitive games as well, like Quake Champions, and then more casual open map type games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and games of that nature, as well as immersive games like The Witcher 3. So a few months have gone by. I've tried other headsets as well, and I've been using these. So what's my verdict? I still think that these are some of the best gaming headsets that you can buy. Now, if you're going to listen to a lot of music and you don't want to have multiple headsets, then yeah, I always do recommend getting like a real pair of headphones. Maybe like a Beyerdynamic DT770 are great for music. They're great for gaming. Not the biggest soundstage, but they're pretty good for gaming. Or even like the Massdrop Sennheisers that they have, like the HD58X or the 6XX, or even the Sennheiser, the original ones like the HD600 or the HD650. They don't have the biggest soundstage for gaming, but you compromise a little bit for fantastic music performance. AKG also has a few great headsets like the K7XX. That one I use on another gaming computer and I really love it as well with the EVGA new sound card. That's definitely a little bit different experience, but I found that this Logitech Pro X, wired gaming headset really gives me 90% of the sound quality of these audiophile headphones when I'm playing games, and the fit and finish is fantastic. It's comfortable. They held up really well over the last few months, so I still recommend these as some of the best gaming headsets around. And they are, they're not cheap, but they're not ridiculously expensive. Like years ago I bought the SteelSeries Arctic Pro, which was a $300 pair of wireless gaming headsets. Now they are wireless, so of course it's going to add to the cost. And these Logitechs are literally like half the price, but of course they're wired. And I have tried the Logitech wireless headphones, and while they're fine, like the G933 or the G935, whichever one's the newest one now, I never warmed up to them completely just because they're more like in your face and more plastic everywhere. This one I feel is more understated. They're a nice, really simplified, just very direct audio solution for gaming. So that's why I really enjoyed using these versus other gaming headsets. And for a little while, I actually went over to all wireless gaming headsets. A couple that I tried, the SteelSeries Arctic Pro, like I mentioned, really good sound quality. The battery's fantastic. You can switch them around. The build quality is great, and they never blew me away in terms of like sound quality, but for a wireless pair, I think they're really good. I even tried the Razer Nari Ultimate, the ones that vibrate in your ears. I did a video about that. While the headphones sound okay and the little vibrating haptic feedback you get are cool, I never really warmed up to it too much. The sound was only okay, nothing extraordinary. I felt like I had to mess with the EQ settings a little bit too much to get the sound that I wanted. It just felt a little bit too bass heavy and bloated. And the build quality, while they felt good, they were just, a $200 pair of headphones that I don't think sounded as good. So I went back to using some wired headsets, and the Logitech was the first one that I went back to. And since then, I've really enjoyed it. I think these are super simple. You just plug in via USB, alter whatever you need to in G-Hub. You don't have to do too much. And these generally sound great in all type of games. Like I've played them in FPS games like Quake Champions. You can hear the footsteps everywhere, nice and crisp. And in immersive games like, Battlefield 5 and even The Witcher 3, you can really hear sort of what's going on in your environment without having to have too many different options in terms of sound cards and virtual surround and things like that. So overall, up to today, I still really like these, and I have not found anything better in terms of gaming headsets. Now, are they lacking in any way? And if Logitech eventually does a new model, is there anything that I would like to see in there? Well, really, honestly, the only thing that I'd like to see, I think they did a great job going from the original Pro version to this Pro X version. They really blew that one out of the water. What I'd really like to see is a wireless version that has the same specs and the same type of simplified build quality that's a little more professional and serious looking compared to the other, the other G series wireless headsets that they have. So if they can do this one, but wireless with good battery life, like I think that's going to be like the ultimate gaming headset. I really do, especially with the Blue microphone and the build quality that they have. Wired is fine. Of course, you always get the best sound with wired headphones. There's no going around that, but I'm sure a lot of us have been playing with wired headphones and headsets, and the wire gets in your way and you have to sort of manage it, and it's just a little bit more clutter to have around. So wireless, especially with really good battery life, it's definitely ideal if they can get to that point. So that's my only wish list for whenever they update this. I hope they make it wireless without having to compromise on any other features, and hopefully they'll be able to do that. In terms of gaming headsets, I'm either going to use this, or if not, I'm probably not even going to bother with too many other gaming headsets. I'll just use, the regular like Sennheiser headphones with my sound card, the EVGA new. So I'd rather just do that if I have to, but if these headsets continue to perform like this, I'm more than happy to use them. And like I said, my only wish was that they were wireless, so that way I have a little more flexibility in movement, but I'll take the better sound quality for now over that wireless convenience until they can bring that to the market. All right, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Please leave a comment below. I want to know if you're using a gaming headset or headphone or whatever you may be using. Remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.